ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The B3A is naming a 9-member team that will compete at the IAAF World Track and Field Championships later this month in Doha. Shawnee Miller-Weibo ranked #1 in the world in the women's 200 and 400. She will contest the one-lapper. Now also named to the team, Stephen Gardner, Donald Thomas, Lathon and Lothario Colley-Mins, Alonzo Russell, Padria Seymour, Tania Gaither, Anthony Strawn. Now the B3A is still waiting to see if they will get invites for hurdler Jeffrey Gibson and sprinter Terrence Jones. Head coach is Fritz Grant. He'll be assisted by James Roll, Bernard Roll, and Ronald Cartwright. Team managers Dion Britton and Sharon Gardner. Now tonight we are joined by Fritz Grant, the head coach of Team Bahamas. And Fritz, I know two athletes on the cusp of making it. Just tell us what the chances are and what's the process of Terrence and Jeffrey getting on the team.
The chances be very, very good. We will know on the 16th of September with the IAAF, be able to invite them to make up the number of invitees to compete in this year's World Championship in Doha.
This is a relatively small team, and I guess it's really small because we don't have any relays this time around.
Yes, it is, but it's a very good team. It's a team that we have a lot of veterans, and the team will be led by Shawnee Miller-Weibo and Stephen Gardner, and we're looking for some outstanding performances from all of the athletes.
You talk about outstanding performances. I know don't like to count medals and stuff, but Bahamians love medals. What do you think the expectations are all around?
Well, we're looking for at least 1 or 2 medals in this championship. And so, and along with medals, we're looking for personal best performances. And we are trying to get them to advance in the finals. And once you get the finals, anything is possible. So we're looking for outstanding performance from all of the athletes that will represent the Bahamas in Doha.
And we were also speaking about Lathon. He has to go through a test later on this week to make sure he's fit.
Yes, we just have to make sure that he's ready to go, and we'll have a fitness test on Friday at 6 o'clock at the Sports Center.
And you're a veteran at this now, your 4th World Championship as head coach.
Yes, sir.
What's it mean for you to be a head coach again?
Well, I'm honored, and it's always a blessing to be able to represent this great country, but have great athletes, and we're looking to shine, and we're looking to really continue to put the 242 on top in athletics.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight. Good luck in Doha.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Well, we told you earlier that Ronald Cartwright will be one of the assistant coaches for Team Bahamas in Doha. Now, in addition to that, he will also be honored by the IAAF for his long-standing service to the sport with a veteran's pin.
I, some years ago, think about how long I was in the sport and when it's going to happen. And all of a sudden, I got a call. Said, guess what? You've been honored by the IAAF. Big surprise, and I'm very, very happy about it. It means that I've been recognized. One, I've accomplished a lot of things in my lifetime to get this award. I don't think it just give it to you. I've earned it. I could imagine that I will feel great. I feel very proud of being honored. I should feel good. I don't know the emotions. I will cross that bridge when I get there.
Now, Coach Cartwright also spoke about some of those memorable moments he's had in his career.
The last one has been Sean Jr. I've won 2 gold medals at the career level. Mali won a silver medal at the Commonwealth Games. I think that was very, very good. And I've coached, I was the coach at the meet for Donald Thomas when he won the gold medal in Guadalajara for the Pan Am Games. I also was in Daegu, South Korea, with Barry when he won the only bronze medal for that game.
John Jones continuing to rack up the awards in the WNBA after receiving a Peak Performer Award last night. Jonquil has also been named to the All-Defensive First Team. Jonquil leading the league this year in block shots at 2 per game. Also on top of the list in rebounding at just under 10 per contest. The Suns still about 1 week away from opening up the playoffs in the semifinal round, having received a double bye. Bahamian NBA star DeAndre Ayton and his family holding a Hurricane Dorian fundraising drive last night at the 2 Fries food locations in Phoenix, Arizona. Fans coming out in droves to support the 242. DeAndre there to greet them and even help with the shopping and pushing of carts. This all comes on the heels of his $100,000 personal donation last week.
why he's doing Hurricane.
And, you know, just seeing some fans come out, U of A fans as well, just show their support from afar is amazing. Growing up around hurricanes, I've survived 2 of them, and just, you know, being through that type of, disaster is pretty life-changing and shocking. And, you know, just to finally be in a position to give back and use my platform to bless others is amazing. And I'm glad I'm in this position to just spread the awareness and, you know, just try to get this job done.
Best of 3 semifinals on court last night at the Betty Cole Park. A good one in the opener between the USD Money Sharks and the Water Park Predators. Neither team leading by more than 4 points the entire game. When the buzzer sounded, though, it would be the Money Sharks holding on 42-41. Lamar Watkins, the only Shark in double figures, a game-high 19 points. Dylan Musgrove leading the Predators with a side-high 14. Horace McKenzie chipping in with 10.
It was a hard-fought game tonight. We were actually short-handed. We got a couple of guys off the island. We played with 6 tonight, but it was all about heart, you know, and experience. I think we're a lot older than those guys, so we had to play more of the head game, you know, versus the athletic game.
We playing a while, so we kind of owe the sync. We got to get back in sync, and we should be our world-winning self again.
Thursday, we should have everybody back out. Hopefully that doesn't affect the chemistry we had tonight, and plan is to finish it off on Thursday. You know, don't give these guys any more life. We got them down. We can try to keep them down.
Thursday we facing elimination, so I think we should come over with more enthusiastic, and we come on over with that fight. You know, we can be the team we're supposed to be.
It wasn't as close in the other half of the semifinal bracket. The Cove Banquet Impalas with a comfortable 46-34 win over the Engineering Extinguishers. They now lead that series 1-0. Livingston Munnings big in the win for the Impalas, a double-double, 18 points and 18 rebounds. Dario McKenzie adding 10 points. Stevenson Jacks, the only extinguisher in double figures, with 10. Game 2 in the Government Basketball League Best of 5 Championship. That's on court tonight at the AF Vital Gym. Pennant-winning Gladstone Road Liquor Panthers trying to put a stranglehold on this series after a hard-fought win in Game 1, but don't count on the defending champion Olivia's Guesthouse Cybots just yet.
We have a little minor adjustment we need to make. We made a lot of turnovers by ourselves, and we missed a lot of layups early.
What I like to do as a coach, I always like to win the first game in the series. Okay, it puts pressure on the opposing team. Now the pressure is now on us. So we have to come back and win the tie the series and then make it the best of the 3 series. So, you know, we're resilient. You never underestimate the heart of a champion. These boys have been here before. We haven't lost a game in the playoff in the last 3 years. So at the end of the day, this is the first loss, and we'll see how resilient they are and see whether or not they can withstand adversity and be able to come back from this loss. When you get the bullseye on your back and you're a perennial champion, of course, you know, people want to see new champions win. I call it the Robin Hood syndrome. They want to see the underdogs win, but we have to do a better job of getting our fans so we can get some kind of support on the sideline. The 6th man is always important.
That will do it for sports. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.